Okay, guys. Good afternoon, everyone. Hats off to you guys. Well, good evening. Thank you. Hats off to you guys because Melbourne is freezing, and you guys have still made it to the class in one piece, which is nice. Yeah, welcome all of you. And those people who are watching this Imdad's grammar live in the comfort zones of your beds, and you're welcome too. And those people who have joined us, other branches, yeah, they're all with us. So everybody is connected. Let's make this session productive. Sorry to start a little late today because of some technical issues. Couldn't start earlier. So yeah. Anyways, yesterday we went through some grammar rules. We did 4 or 5 grammar rules yesterday, and most of them were circulating around countables and uncountables. And that's what I mentioned yesterday. I told you that. There are 2 types of nouns, countables and uncountables. And when you use uncountables in a sentence, let me actually make it a little bit more quiz type so that I know whether you have understood it or not. Now, do I have to say water has or water have? Water? Water has? I'll give you a sentence, yeah? The price of water as of course here you'll use has, yeah. How about this? The information have been provided or the information has been provided? Have been provided. The answer is have been provided. Well done. That means whatever we learned at least yesterday, we have forgotten it successfully. The answer is not have. We can't say have. Why? What did I taught yesterday? What did I say? What did I teach yesterday? Sorry, not to use taught. What did I teach yesterday? मैंने क्या बताया था? Whenever you have any uncountable noun, you treat it as a singular countable in a sentence. Information is, water is, juice was. Yeah. So similarly, baggage was over. Was. So similarly, water has or have? Has, because water will be, of course, it is uncountable. It will be treated as singular countables when you write it in a sentence. Have is used with plurals and has is used with singular. So that means you don't revise, Jaideep. You don't revise what we do it in the class, but once we go through the grammar, it's very important. Yeah. Give me those five terms that I talked about in yesterday's class, that the fixed phrases that we can use before an uncountable noun. What can we put? Can we put a or an before an uncountable noun? Can we say a water? Can we say an water? No, of course. What else can you say? What sort of phrases can you use here?
A glass of water.
Of course, you can say a glass of water. Yeah, a bottle of water. Some water. Yeah, number one. Some water. Much water. Number two. Huh? Little water. Number three. A lot of water. Well, you can't say a piece of water here. You can't say a piece of water here. So it just what you can't say piece of water here. A lot of water, or you can say a great. A great deal of water. A great deal of water. So something like this. So those five phrases that you learned yesterday. Now, before I move on with today's grammar rule, I want to make it clear. And yesterday I didn't have time to go through this, and this is something that some people might have thought that sir आधी information नहीं देते. Some is a phrase, of course, some is a word which you are going to use before an uncountable noun. For example, some information, some juice, some luggage, some baggage, some furniture, some light. Yeah, so something like this. Some rain, some rice. Can I get some rice, please? Can I get some rice? So something with butter chicken. Okay. मैंने रोजा रखा हुआ है, मुझे याद ना दिलाओ. Because it's about to, yeah, I'm about to break it in 5 minutes. So some rice, yeah. Now, some is used with an uncountable noun, that's for sure. But some is also used with plural nouns. Yeah. Some students, some individuals, some teachers, some countries, some car parking spaces, some shopping malls, some gadgets. Yeah. So some with uncountable, some with plural too. which is countable. But some can also be used with a singular noun. Can I say some phone? Some people will be thinking, oh, how can you say some phone? It doesn't make sense. Yeah, you can say some phones, some smartphones, but how can you say some phone? Of course I can. Do you know when can I say something like this? When can I use some before a singular noun? In what case scenario? For example, इसके मैंने example कल भी दिया था. For example, Deep, you single or married, Deep? You single. Okay. So for example, Deep is Deep is not at home. His mother is at home. So somebody calls his mom and says, Auntie G, is Deep at home? Is he home? Yeah. So his mom goes, no, beta. Acha, who are you? No, he's not at home. Yeah. And then when Deep comes after studying or after work, and then his mom goes, Deep, some girl called. Who called? Oh, I don't know. It was some girl named, you know. See my point? In this case scenario, I'm using some with girl or girls. How many girls called you? How many girls called you? One girl called you. Yeah, not a lot of girls. Yeah. So one girl called you. So I'll say some. Why some girl? Because here it means that we're not sure, unknown. That's when you use some with a singular noun. I can't just say some mobile. Oh, I have some mobile with me. No, it doesn't make sense. Of course, it is a singular noun, but I can't say I have some mobile with me. Now, there is a lot of special material out there. ये कौन देता है special material? Oh, some institute named Emdad's PT and IELTS. I was look, ये क्या है? You see my point? So some institute. Yeah, is it clear? Okay, so some can be used in three cases. So I forgot to mention it yesterday. Some, of course, can be used with countables, but also with uncountables, also plural as well as singular. Is it clear? Now, let's come to today's grammar rule, guys. And I'm going to type a sentence here. And you guys write it on your notebooks. Okay, this particular sentence, the sentence, can you read it, Akshay? Few people suffer from tuberculosis, yeah, these days since the introduction of medicine. What does it mean? Now, don't worry about the sentence. Don't worry about the grammar. Just tell me and explain it to me. The meaning of this sentence. What does it mean? Simply the meaning. इसका मतलब क्या है? Did this disease increase or did this disease decrease? Now, when they say that introduction, few people suffer from tuberculosis these days since the introduction of medicine. That means it was only because of one thing. It was only because of the medicine, introduction of medicine. It was only because of the introduction of medicine. I have to open the fast. Sorry, guys. All good. So it was only because of the introduction of the medicine. What happened? Few people suffered from TB, tuberculosis. Find a mistake here in this sentence. Few people suffered from tuberculosis these days. These days, and you're using suffered. These days, is it singular or plural? Oh, sorry, is these days, is it present or past? Of course it is present. How can you suffered here? Huh? Something with Since. I mean something with since. Either you know it or you don't know it. Sir, कुछ तो है. Since में कुछ तो है. पता नहीं मुझे क्या है, but कुछ तो है. Makes sense. Nobody. After since, there's never a comma after since. The mistake is here. Yeah? You know what's the difference between few and a few? That's what my grammar rule is today. That's what my grammar rule is all about today. The difference between few and a few. Tell me one thing here. Is this sentence positive or negative? Let's put a blank here. Let's put a blank here and make it very simple. Now tell me here. Few or a few. Is this sentence positive or negative? बताओ मुझे देख के. Negative? Dash people suffer from tuberculosis disease since the introduction of medicine. So medicine जब से introduce हुआ है market में, TB is not there anymore. There are people who are the introduction of medicine. So this is positive. So when they say the introduction of medicine is there, which means the sentence is positive, how many people will there be? More people will be suffering or less people will be suffering? Medicine is there now. More people will be suffering or less people? Of course, less people will be. सोचना क्या है? Of course, less people will be suffering because medicine is out there in the market. Now, whenever you use few, you always mean, in other words, negligible or na ke barabar. Yeah, is it clear? Let me actually switch the screen here. Yeah. Now tell me, guys. Few actually means na ke barabar. Mane, if I'm using few people suffer from tuberculosis these days, it actually means very reduced. Gine chune. One or two are, most of them are cured. Most of them have been cured. But gine chune, one or two are left who are still suffering with tuberculosis. I'm using it in that case scenario when I'm only talking about some negligible number. Is it clear? So just say, for example, I'll give you one more case scenario which will be clear. For example, you're a smart in mathematics, yeah, and you go to the test center and you get 10 questions in maths, yeah, and thus may say you are able to solve at least 15 or 20 or 15 plus. So when you come outside, if you're talking to a native speaker and he says, Mate, how many questions were you able to solve? Yeah, I'm happy. I was able to solve a few questions. A few questions. A few positive. Mane, significant number. I was able to solve a few questions. Yeah. For example, I have a party. Yeah. I'm inviting 5 of my friends. Yeah. But 5 ki jagah, only 1 person came because of the bad weather. Well, at least I should think so, you know. Maybe because of bad weather, because I'm not that bad, it's the bad weather. Yeah. So out of 5, only 1 person came. 1 or 2, gine chune. I was expecting 5, but only 2 people came, 1 or 2 people. So I would say few people came. Few, negative, sad face. A few, positive, happy face. इसको मैंने याद ही ऐसे किया है. Make a smiley next to it. Sad face, few. Happy face, a few. Yeah. This is something we've explained it a lot of times, guys. जैसे for example, IELTS book की आपकी जरूरत है. सर ने भी example दिया है बार-बार. The IELTS book, for example, आपका नाम भूल गया मैं. Bhavan requires help in IELTS. So he goes, sir, do you have some IELTS books from past 8 years material? Do you have some IELTS book? I'll say, yeah. I don't have any IELTS books, but I have a few. I don't have any IELTS book, माने negative. बाद में बोल रहा हूँ, बहुत कुछ है. I have a few. It doesn't make sense. I'll say, I can't help you because I only have few books. I can't help, negative. I can't help you because I only have few books, negative. Yeah, I can help you with few books or a few books? A few books. Now you have understood it, yeah? So few, negative, a few, positive. Is it clear? Can you write it, both of them, in your own way? So let's write it here. So answer would be here, few people. Mane, not many, few people. Gine chune, na ke barabar. Mane, most of them, 90% of them have been cured. Few people are the ones who are suffering with tuberculosis. Is it clear? Okay, now I'll give you one more example here. So let's write it here so that we make it clear, and there's something extra you'll learn here too. So few means negligible, yeah. Oh, sorry. Oops. Ah, how can I forget the miss? What is the spelling of negligible? N-E-G-I. G-I-B-L-E. Yeah. Oh, thank God. You know, sometimes this happens when you try to write science 3 times. You're like, oh wow, the science hi bhul gaya main. Sorry about that, guys. So few, negligible, and a few, significant. Yeah. Significant amount, yeah. So few, negligible, and a few, significant amount, yeah, or significant number. However, if you see something like this, some, if you see some is an interchangeable word for a few. Positive. Hindi mein kya hua? Negative. Hindi is negative. I can't help you, I only have some books. मेरे पास कुछ ही book है. But native language में some is the replacement for a few. Is it clear? Not few. So some is a positive word. So यहाँ पे क्या लिख सकते हैं? A few and some. Both mean something significant. You just don't need to copy the entire sentence. Just copy the last bit that I've written here. So few, negligible, a few and some means significant, positive. Yeah. Okay. Now let's come to today's grammar rule number 2, and let me put it here so that you can easily see this. Yeah. Now today we are going to learn something which is very important. Last time we did conditionals, we did conditionals, we went through all of them, then we did participles. Today we're going to learn causatives. And causatives, you'll learn what these causatives are and how can it be helpful for you in your PTE reading blanks. Causatives. And what are these causatives? So I'm going to write all of them. So let me write them one by one so that it'll be really easy for you to understand. So, for example, if I have a sentence and I write something like this, yeah, let's say, my friend, let me write it here. So, my friend was made to work in a factory. So suppose Dhiren is my friend, yeah, he didn't like working in factory, but किसी ने force किया उसको, yeah. So my friend Dhiren was made to work in a factory. Now, what can you see in this sentence? Is this sentence, do you think that this sentence is right or there's a mistake in this particular sentence? Tell me. Both are past. I was made. The treasure was hidden. Can't you say the treasure was hidden? Can't you say something like this? The laptop was placed on the table. This is a passive voice. Do you know passive voice? Passive voice. Do you understand passive voice? Was plus third form. Were plus third form. I was stuck in a traffic. कैसे बोलोगे? I was stuck in a traffic. Yeah. So was, is or was plus third form. This is passive voice. जैसे when you say something like this, has or have. When you say I was made to work. Now, am I forcing myself to work or someone else made me to work? Someone else made me to work. So this is passive voice. I'm not doing it myself. So the structure with made, yeah, or make is or was, yeah. So which is your auxiliary plus make. And then, what can you see here? Did I use a preposition or not? Of course, I used a preposition, made to do something. So कैसे होगा? बोलो, what is the structure? So make is a causative. You call it causative. C-A-U-S-I-T-I-V. Causative. Or causatives का structure कैसे होगा? The first causative that we learned here today is made. Make. And make का क्या structure है when the sentence is passive? Is or was made to do something. So of course you can't use here make. You have to use made. Yeah. So I was made to work. He was made to travel. What changed the subject? They. They were made to design. They were made to design the building. Suppose engineers were made to design the building. To is a must. So कैसे लिखोगे? Made to do something. Let's make it bold. So let's put it in the brackets. This thing is passive voice. Yeah. Is it clear? They were, I was, he is. Yeah. He is made to follow the rules. The citizens are made to follow the rules. Is it clear? But I can't say citizens are made follow the rules. I have to use to. To is a must. So is, was, were, yeah, are, and then what do you call? Made to do something. Is it clear? So auxiliary must, made to do something. So this is passive. Let's use this make, which is a causative, in active voice. Active voice कैसे होगा? So let's change it active. I was made to work in a factory. को active कौन? How can you make it active? बोलो.
My friend makes me to work in.
My friend, yeah. My friend makes me to work in a factory. So I forgot your name. Sorry. Prabjot. Prabjot ne bola, I can make it. My friend makes me to work in a factory. Now, what can you see here? Now, who is making? Bolo? A friend is making. Yeah? So I made, not I was made. I made active. I was made to passive. Is it clear? When you, for example, let me make it very easy for you to understand. For example, मैं ये grammar class ले रहा हूँ, yeah? So I would say, Emdad sir made me, yeah, active or passive? Active, active. Emdad sir made me. There's no auxiliary. How about this? Emdad sir was made, active or passive? Passive. Is it clear? Employees, the boss made employees, active or passive? Active. The boss was made passive. Is it clear? Do you see my point? Now here, when you say, do you see any auxiliary here in between friend and makes? There is no auxiliary. So this is active voice. But the problem is that in active voice, the structure is not make to do something. There is no to in active. Is it clear? The structure is my friend makes me work in a factory. So let's put this and make the structure here at the bottom. And the structure is, so make somebody to do. Now there's no to this time. Make somebody do something. So this is active voice. Yeah. So make somebody do something. And make is a causative. We learned it here today. So make somebody do something. Is it clear? So for example, if I give this sentence very quickly to Shreshna. Shreshna, बताओ मुझे. I made Rupinder to write, or I made Rupinder write. I made, no to, exactly. I made Rupinder write the essay 5 times. Is it clear? See my point? So active voice. How about make it passive? Yeah. Let me give some more examples with active voices. I made Jaideep cook the biryani. I made Jaideep to cook na bolke. I made Jaideep cook the biryani. Active or passive? Active voice. How about this? Jaideep was made cook the biryani, or Jaideep was made to cook the biryani? The Jaideep was made to cook the biryani. Is it clear? Yeah. I made my son cut the hair. Right or wrong? Right. My son was made to cut the hair. Right or wrong? 100% right. So is or was made to do something, or make somebody do something? Not to. Make somebody do something. Yeah. How about this? Now look at this. This is water. Yeah. So somebody put this water in front of my table. So I would say, I was made to drink the water. So suppose Shama put this water on my table. So I would say Shama made me drink the water. No two. Shama made me drink the water. Might think that it is complicated, but it's not complicated. Yeah. So suppose, for example, Jaideep, are you single or married? Single. So I would say something like Jaideep का example use कर सकते हैं. Say Jaideep का girlfriend. Suppose Jaideep's girlfriend is her name is Chiki. Yeah. I don't have a name. I नहीं दिमाग में. So we use Chiki for example. Yeah. So say Chiki made Jaideep come to India, not to. Chiki made Jaideep come to India. Make somebody. Somebody क्या है? Jaideep. Chiki made somebody come to India. Chiki made Jaideep come to India. Make it passive. Jaideep was made to come to India. Is it clear? Make somebody do something. Yeah, make somebody do something, or was made to do something. Well done. So this is clear. No more doubts here. Now let's come to causative number 2. Causative number 2 क्या है? Have. So if make is done, let's come to number 2. Have. Yeah. Now how about this? Now, if I write a sentence and you tell me what do you think about this particular sentence, the example is right before me. Oh, I love this example. Okay, tell me guys, what do you think about this sentence? Mandeep ji always have them to work in pairs. Tell me. What can you see here? What is the structure? What sort of structure do you see here? Have somebody. What is this them? Somebody, have somebody. What can you see here? To, and then do something. Have somebody to do something. Now you tell me, who is doing this activity? Who is making them work in the pairs? Who is making them work in the pairs? Subject is there, isn't it? So this is active voice. Like I said, Chiki made him. So Chiki, the subject was there, yeah? So this is active voice. Mandeep ji always, yeah, have them to work in pairs. So this is active voice. So the structure for active voice is not to. This sentence is wrong. So to is removed. So active voice में जैसे we had here, यहाँ पे क्या था active voice में? There was no to, wasn't it? So it was make somebody do something. Similarly, when you use have, which is my second causative, have के साथ structure क्या है? Have somebody do something, no to. So कैसे लिखेंगे यहाँ पे bracket में? Have somebody do something. Have somebody do something. And this is an active voice. Let me give you some more examples on this one because a lot of people might have concern. ये क्या हो क्या रहा है? I'm not understanding this. So very easy. For example, I go to the mechanic. Yeah. So मेरी गाड़ी खराब हो गई है. I go to the mechanic to get it fixed. Yeah. For the roadworthy thing and everything, you know, you have to go for servicing, car servicing. So am I doing it myself or the mechanic is doing it? Of course, I'm not doing it myself. I can't do it myself. Mechanic is doing it. But I'm making mechanic do it, isn't it? So I would say, I have, yeah. So I can say something like this. Yeah, I have the mechanic service my car. Is it clear? So I have the mechanic service my car. So am I servicing the car? I'm not servicing. Well, who is servicing it? Mechanic. I have the mechanic. Mechanic क्या है यहाँ पे? Somebody. I have, of course I can't start with have. I have the mechanic service my car. बाल जब तुम काटते हो, do you cut your hair by yourself or you go to the hairdresser? Of course you go to the hairdresser. Normal people go to hairdresser, yeah? So how do you say here? So you'd say, I have the barber, not to, see this is the mistake. I have the barber cut my hair. Of course. So structure क्या है? Have somebody do something. Is it clear? Have somebody do something. I have the barber cut my hair. When you say something, the government has The government have, the government, or you can say something like this: the government has Pauline. It could be has too. The government has Pauline Hanson. Pauline, you know Pauline? Pauline, she's a very racist lady. I shouldn't say this online. The government has Pauline, yeah, to change, to remove immigrants or remove immigrants. Not to. It should be the government has Pauline remove immigrants. So have somebody do something. What if the structure is passive? Passive में कैसे होगा? Passive में let me write it here. Have, simple. Passive is this. So let's write it here. Passive is have something done. Now this is not do anymore. It is done. So कैसे होगा? Have something done. I have, yeah. So I have got the job done. Is it clear? So are you doing it yourself? Someone else did it for you. So you're not doing it yourself. Someone else did it for you. So कैसे होगा? Have something done. Have something done. You didn't do it yourself. I have got the job done. So done, why done? Because I used third form here. Yeah. So how about this? Essay written. You're not writing the essay yourself. So you say, I have the essay written. I have the essay written. Is it clear? So you got the essay written by someone. You're not writing it yourself. That's why this is called active voice. So कैसे होगा? Have somebody do something or have something done. Can you write both of them? So this is causative number 2. Have somebody do something or have something done. Now it could be have, it could be had too. Had, has, have, or had. So I'm just giving you the example with have. It could be has or had. Has with singular, have with plural, had in the past form. For example, I say, I had my class, take or taken. I had my class taken. Had my class, something is my class, and taken is done, third form. Done is like a variable. Taken, hidden, yeah, begun, begin, began, begun. I had my class begun, yeah, third form. Is it clear? So have something done. How about this? I had my hair cutted. I had my hair cutted. We don't say cutted, we'll say cut. I had my hair cut. I had my car repaired or repaired. I had my car repaired. You're not doing it yourself. Someone else is doing. I had my car repaired. Yeah. Is it clear? So have something done. Let's come to the next causative, guys. So let's write it very quickly. Let's not spend a lot of time here. So okay. So number 3. Oh, actually number 4. This was number 3. So number 4 is get. So far made, have, and get. These are causatives. So get के लिए क्या है? Get somebody to do. Get somebody. Let me write it here. Get somebody to do something. Get somebody to do something. Now, do you see the difference here with this one? When I used made somebody, get की जगह made somebody. If I replace this with made, can I use make or make? Can I use make somebody to do something? I can't. But if I not to, yeah, it has to be make somebody do something. But when I use get here, you will use to in the active voice. Yeah. Yeah. I got him pay the bills, or I got him to pay the bills. I got him to pay the bills. Active voice. I got him to pay the bills. So let's write this example here. Yeah. I got him to pay the bills. Yeah. My wife got me. Yeah. My wife got me buy the groceries or to buy the groceries. Do shopping or to do shopping. My wife got me to do shopping or to do the shopping. Yeah. My wife got me to do the shopping. So my wife got me to do the shopping. Active voice or passive voice? This is active. So whenever you see something, इसका hack क्या है? इसका simple hack ये है. Whenever you see somebody, it is an active voice. Is it clear? Somebody, when you say made somebody, yeah, make somebody do something. When you say make somebody do you see somebody there? Active voice. When you say something like this, have somebody do something. This is somebody here, active voice. How about this? Get somebody to do something. This is somebody here, active voice. Yeah. How can you make it passive? Who can tell me? It's the same as how. It's the same as how. कैसे होगा? Get, make it passive. Get something done. Get something done. Passive. Get something done. Can you get the car cleaned? Can you get the car cleaned? Now, she's not asking you, can you clean the car? She's not asking you. So, can you get the object comes first? Can you get the car? जिसको clean करना है, that comes first. No somebody here. Can you get the car clean? माने किसी और से करवाओ. हिंदी में क्या हुआ? किसी और से करवाओ. Can you get the essay written? No, you're not writing it yourself. You want someone else to do this. Get this job done. You know, managers normally बोलते हैं get this job done. So structure क्या है? This causative number 3. Get somebody to do something or get something done. One simple example I'll use for both. Yeah. Can you get your son to study in Australia? Right or wrong? Can you get your son to study in Australia? First one or second one? First one. Right. Yeah. I got. Yeah. Now tell me. I got. बता कैसे होगा passive? I got him to study. Get something done. Bolo. Huh? Yeah, of course. Bolo. So get somebody to do something. I got my son to study in Australia. Now how about this? I got. In this case scenario, you can't use here. You can't say I got him studied. I got him studied. You have to use something else. You can't change it to passive here in this case scenario. But what else can you say? Give me some easy examples. For example, I got the car parked. How easy is this? I got the car parked. Did you get it yourself? You didn't do it yourself. Someone did it for you. Yeah. So very easy. Now let's come to number 5. Number 5 is help. So this is the last causative for today. So how many causatives did we learn here so far? 5. Now tell me help. Now if I write a sentence and tell me what do you think about this sentence? Let me ask this to Gurvinder. Gurvinder, tum batao mujhe, yeah? If you ask your wife, yeah, Janu, yeah, can you please help me in cleaning the dishes? Oh, actually, it should be a. Can you please help me in cleaning the dishes? Tell me, Gurvinder, where is the mistake here? Atul?
Can you help me to cleaning them?
Can you help me to cleaning the dishes? How can two and cleaning come together? I want to study or I want to studying? I want to study, not studying. How can you put two and ing together? Huh? Help in? It should not be in. Then it should be help me on, yeah? Yeah? And then what? Help me to clean. Yeah. So he goes, it should be help me to clean the dishes. How many of you think this is right? Of course, this is 100% right. Help always comes with help to do something. No, like the way we did something like this. Help somebody to do something. Get somebody to do something. Yeah. Make somebody do something. No two. Is it clear? You guys are getting confused because I actually highlighted this. So active, सारे actives को highlight करते हैं, yeah, so that you understand the pattern here, yeah. So these are all active voices. The ones I'm going to highlight here, they're all active voices. What am I doing here? I am. So let me actually highlighted. Yeah, so let's write this example here. So help, bolo, somebody to do something, isn't it? So let's go through all of these and make one example. So these are all active voices, yeah? So active, yeah? Yeah. So now look at me, everyone. So make somebody do something, not to do. Make somebody do something. Look at the bold ones. Make somebody do something, yeah? Make me work. Make him work, yeah? How about this? Have somebody do something, yeah? Have somebody do something. How about get somebody to do something? This time, this is the time you're going to use to. Get somebody to do something. Will you use to for make in active? No. Will you use to for have in active? No. Then where are you going to use to? In get and help. So one example, he made me he made me write a letter. He made me write a letter. No to, yeah. Scientists have citizens apply, not to apply. Is it clear? Scientists have citizens apply. How about this? Get. I got him to pay the bills. Yeah. I got him to take the picture. My wife got me to take the picture. Last one. Can you help me to? Can you help me to clean the dishes? But there is one advanced structure for help which can be used with both. So help is used with both with or without to. Is it clear? Both with or without to. But help ka kya hai? When you say help somebody do something, when you don't use to, it is more native. It is more native. It's more what natives prefer. Can you help me ride a bike? More native. Can you help me to ride a bike? Desi. Not bad. This is still right in grammar. But if you're saying, can you help me in riding a bike? Sentence is 100% wrong. Is it clear? Now tell me, let me ask this to, I forgot your name. Vinod, can you help me to drink the water? Right or wrong? Right. Can you help me drink the water? Right or wrong? Of course, right. How easy is this? So 5 causatives we learned here today, starting with make, have, get, and then help. Yeah. So 4 causatives. Yeah. Now let's come to the next grammar. Is it clear, guys? Do we have? Of course, you need a lot of practice here as well. You have to revise these grammar rules, otherwise you'll forget it easily like this. Yeah. Get the bins cleaned. Right or wrong? Get the bins cleaned. Yeah. Right. Get the bins cleaned. कौन सा वाला use कर रहा हूँ? Get something done. Passive. Get the bins cleaned. Get him to clean the bins. Active. Thank you. Get him to clean the bins. Easy peasy. Active. Okay, guys. Now let's come to the next grammar rule, guys. I'm going to write a sentence here, and you guys tell me what do you think about this sentence. Oh, I love this. Tell me, what do you think about this sentence? Oh, trust me, this is one of the common mistakes we end up making in our grammar. Which one is right? How many of you think it is first one? This is my teachers with apostrophe first and then S. Both? Why did I give a slash here? It's either 1 or 2. How many of you think it is second one? Hello? Nobody thinks it's second one? How many think it is both? You think it's both? How many think it's none of them? If you think it's none of them, guys, don't book your exam. Yeah. Can you ever say teacher house? This is Zishan laptop. Can you say Zishan laptop? There's an ownership, isn't it? Possession. It's called the possession. You just have to tell me which one is it. Both. Deep ne kaha both. Why do you think both? Can you explain it a little bit further?
Then second one,
Hmm?
academic rather than teachers. That's what I think.
Okay. Looks like, yeah, he could be right. Who knows? Not rareo. You used a different term. Now, do you know when do we use this first one? When we use teacher with apostrophe first and then S. Do you know when we use first one? Accountable. There's no countable. How can a teacher be uncountable? Nah. We use it when we are just talking about a single teacher. A single teacher, one person, single teacher. So this is my teacher's house. How many persons are we talking about here? One person. This is my sister's room. How many sisters am I talking about? Of course, if I am using this apostrophe first and then S, then I'm talking about one sister. Is it clear? Emdad's PT and IELTS, where do we put apostrophe? Pehle and then S. Is it clear? Tell me, this is something when we use for a singular. Let me put it here. This is used for a singular noun. Is it clear? But if we are using it this way, that we have got I've got two teachers, and both of them are married to each other, and both of them have got one house. They own one house, one property. Then in that case, I will use this is my teacher's house. Is it clear? Means how many persons am I talking about here? More than one. It could be two, it could be three, it could be four, but of course not married to each other. But it's like, you know, like they might own one property. So when I say this is my sister's apartment, if I'm using one sister, I will use apostrophe first and then S for singular. Is it clear? And if I say, oh, this is my sister's house or sister's property, and if I'm using something like this, it means that a lot of sisters, I've got three sisters and they all own one single property. So in that particular case, I'll use this word, S first and then apostrophe. Is it clear? So in this case scenario, your answer should have been, sir, it depends on the context. It depends on the situation. Is it clear? हाँ ना कुछ तो बोलो क्या ज़माना आ गया. Okay, all right. Now there are certain words which are exceptions जिनकी मैं हमेशा बात करता हूँ, and you should learn it. Those words which do not end with S, they are already plural. They don't require S to become plural. Give me some examples. Children, yeah. So children, it's already plural. It doesn't need S to become plural. Huh? Oh, but that's uncountable. We're not talking about uncountables here. Tell me, people, yeah? Men, yeah? Women, yeah? So all these plural words which are by itself plural doesn't require S to become plural. You follow rule number one. How easy is this? Assalamu alaikum. You follow rule number one. Rule number one क्या है? Singular rule. So कैसे होगा? Children's toys. First one or second one? Which one? Children's toys. Let me write it here. I'll follow singular rule. Yeah. First one or second one? First one, singular rule. So people's lives. First one or second one? First one, men's gadgets. First one or second one? First one, women's handbags. First one or second one? First one. But if I say something like this, if I say students' notebooks, a lot of students and their notebooks. Second one. In that case scenario, I'll have to use second one. S first and then apostrophe. Is it clear? Did you understand this rule? Yeah. Okay. Now this makes me to come to the last rule for today's grammar session. Let's put it here, number 7, and then we'll be done with this. Yeah. Tell me, guys, what do you think about this sentence? What is the answer here? Tell me what is the answer. Is it increases or is it increased? Just give me the answer here. Oh, I forgot your name. अब नाम पूछा ही नहीं मैंने आपका नाम. Ali Raza. Nice to meet you. I've seen you before. Ali, okay. Right. How many of you think the answer is increases? Plant species, the number of plant species, the number of plant species increases. How many of you think it increases? First one. Okay. How many of you think it is increase? Number two. How many of you think both? If you think both, your grammar is terrible. Because it can't be both. Yeah. Now forget about this example and tell me, what do you think about this example? Number of students, the number of students. How many think it is? How many think it is are? And how many of you think it is both? If you think both, obviously you know your grammar is terrible. Remember this thing, the number. Whenever you see the number, yeah, it will always be followed by a singular verb. Well done. Always by a singular verb. Of course, it will be followed by a plural noun. The number of students, the number of teachers, the number of bottles, the number of glasses. But the verb that will come after it will be a singular verb. So has I got, have I got? Has. The number have increased or the number has increased? The number has increased. So the number was greater or the number were greater? The number was. The number always singular, counted as a singular. So यहाँ पे कैसे होगा बताओ मुझे. The number increase or the number increases? The number increases. Is it clear? So the answer is no. Let's remove this option. The answer is increases. The number of plant species. But some people कैसे क्या सोचा कुछ लोगों ने? Oh, species increases. ये कैसे होगा? Not species increases. The focus is on the number. What if it was something like this? Increase is same? Nah. That's the rule. If you have something like this at the bottom, a number of students, you will never use it. You will never use a singular verb after it. You will always use a plural verb after it. Is it clear? Tajub hai, kamal ye aise hi hai. So a number of students are. A number of students were. A number of students has or have? Have. A number of students have turned up. The number of students has. Is it clear? So अब मुझे यहाँ पे बता, a number होता तो क्या आता? Increase. Is it clear? But the number है तो क्या आएगा? Increases. So put it guys on your notebooks in whatsoever way you want to put it. Yeah. So the number and a number, both of them will be followed by a plural noun, but the verb that will come after it will depend. If it is a number, the verb will be singular verb. If it is the number, the verb will be plural verb. Is it clear, guys? Never ever make a mistake with this one. Thank you very much. On this note, we finished with this grammar session. Other branches, can you please disconnect? And those people who are watching us live, thank you so much for being with us. Like, share, and subscribe, and press the bell icon for notifications. Thank you, guys.